like, if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be that living a life as a Christian, as a follower of Christ, truly pursuing holiness and wanting to live according to his word will cost you something. You have to be willing to risk everything that you know to be true. You have to be willing to lose people, to lose jobs, to lose followers, to lose popularity. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable in order for the Lord to grow you. And I think when I finally accepted that and stopped trying to fit a mold and be loved by people, and I accepted the love that God had for me, it became so clear that what Christ had to offer me was so much better. So much, like, it doesn't even compare. It doesn't even come close to the greatest offer the world can make you. And when I finally started to believe that and allowed the Lord to change my heart, and I spent time in his word and I spent time in prayer, and I decided that I am going to be bold and courageous in the truth, and I'm not going to mend in order to get affection or friends or anything like that.
Amen.
It was a 360. And I think that's what was so crazy, is I was a Christian. This wasn't when I was saved. I was already saved. And of course I questioned that, I think most people do. If I struggled with sin that much, was I really saved? But it's those sins were just obvious. I still sin every day. That was something that I felt stuck in. I felt like a slave to certain sins. You get on the high of being saved, and then it's Satan is going to try his best to keep you away from God, because the last thing that he wants is someone on fire for Christ. Exactly. So that was it was attack after attack after attack, just the spiritual warfare. And I think that it took probably 3 years after being saved, maybe less, maybe 2.5, but a good amount of time to finally be okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, to
and
fully live for Christ.
Yeah. And that's when Carson and I started dating, and I really got lucky. The way that we started dating was so, he could have been just another one of the guys, and he ended up being so different, and I'm so thankful for that. Maybe that's how I knew, just that he was someone that encouraged my walk so much. And when you get into a relationship with someone that's good for you, whether it be a friend or a mentor or someone that you're dating, I think you'll see that in your walk with the Lord. When I finally was dating someone that was running after Christ the way that I was, it showed. And I think I just want to give hope to the women that feel, or girls even, that feel stuck in their sin, and they feel scared that they're going to lose too much in order to stand firm in what they believe in, whether it be the partying scene, I don't know, maybe you're anorexic, or you're having sex and you shouldn't, but you just can't give it up. What if he breaks up with me? All those lies that Satan uses to keep, especially, it's guys and girls, obviously I have a women's perspective, but I just feel women are so emotional that those lies of the feelings of it all can keep you from going to the Lord. And I just my hope is to show girls that I get it, and I've been there, and I know that hurt, and I know the fear of just saying, I give it to you, Lord. Whatever you want from my life, that's what I want from my life.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to try to force it. I'm not going to try to people please or mold. I didn't want to fight anymore. I wanted the Lord to fight for me, and trust that the battle's been won. Yeah. And I don't have to exhaust myself trying to have a place in this world that we're not meant to have a place in, really.
That's a mic drop. I don't even really have much to add to that. No, that was fantastic. And it makes me think, just one final thought about how, while the love of the Lord is unconditional, you don't have to earn it, anything like this, his blessings do require obedience.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So as soon as you started to obey and really, seek after him and follow the life that he had for you, it's then you meet Carson, your husband comes into your life, and the blessings that God had for you, he could finally give to you, because you were finally holding that close to him.